2015 NC 750 Integra panel removal. Open the seat, start by releasing these bolts. In order to get this off, you need to start moving it from the bottom up open, but then this lip catches it. So remove that little bolt over there and loosen the screw over there in order to move this panel. Once you've removed this, this should just loosen from the bottom up like that with some wiggling. Remove the front lower cover. This whole back plate over here, you've got two bolts on either side and then the trim clips. After this panel is out, you start with the front side panel. You release this clip over there, and then over here there's a clip there and a clip there, and then it's just snap pins, those white pins that hold it in place. Start from here, from the top, working your way down. You release these clips underneath by pulling it back, and then these clips along the front, you push it forward to release it. The side panel, it's got a lip at the bottom here, so you push the plastic, the black plastic part in, and then that little lip comes out, and then it's easier to push these things out. After it's removed, you can see these clips pull out to the side, and then this needs to slide forward over there to get these two lips out. And then on the front as well, there was a clip there and a clip there, and both of them, the panel needs to come forward, straight forward, in order to come out. Remove these. You need to get to a bolt that's over there. To remove this, you need to remove this. So you start with these. The rear side of the seat just had two bolts over here that released, and then it slides forward. It's handy to have something like this around, just in case you drop a screw or a bolt or something down there. This used to be my granddad's. They used this in theatre to pull out people's tonsils. He was a doctor. Yes, it is a little bit Adam's Family, I know. So we started with the rear side of the seat, remove that, then the grab rails, remove that. If you have a bit of a problem with the Allen key being sort of in the way, put it in like that, and then put a, I don't know what you call this span, I don't know what the proper name is anyway. You put that around that to get some leverage, and then you turn it like that. So releasing this rear fairing section, you've got various places. There's something you need an Allen key for. Those were Allen keys up there. And then there's a grommet in here that you just pull out. And then this panel over here, over there, you can see it also has two grommets, and up there it had one of those clips, plastic clips. There was a plastic clip, and then also up there on the inside was a plastic clip. After you've gotten these side panels off, there's another grommet in here that releases this part of the panel, so somewhere around here, and then this little clip over there, you just pull this panel a little bit up that way, and then this little clip should release. That other grommet is right there. After that, there's another grommet over here in there that you just pull out. Right, so after you've loosened everything, pulled out the grommets, make sure you lift this part up so it doesn't snag on both sides. Then at the back here, you'll see, if you look very closely, there's a little slit that when you pull the whole thing back and the front bits don't snag anywhere, then those slits should release the bits of plastic that was in there. When you finally have the rear cowl out, just release the cable from the release there. You'll see between those two little slits, if you just fold the cable down the bottom, it should release to the right. Right, after that, side panel, pretty easy. Just has a bolt up there that you loosen, and then it's got a few grommets, one over there, one in the middle, one on the top right. These you already released, and then it's got this little tab at the bottom, and then this little plastic clip as well, but they literally just slide out with a bit of wiggling. Right, the front side cover where the handbrake is, you have I think it was an Allen key here or here, and then a plastic clip over there. Pretty straightforward. And then these clips at the bottom sort of require you to push, I think, the bottom part in while pushing this part out and up, something along those lines. Just wiggle it around a bit. And then the handbrake, it does fit through the hole. Just take this rubber cover off, it just pulls off. And then after you've released all the clips, and there's another plastic clip over there that you need to release as well, the whole cover should just slip over the handbrake, and then it's just that little wire over there that you need to clip loose. This loose wire, I don't know, it's probably some optional extra that just goes somewhere to the top. On the right side, it was a Allen key there, and there, and then a plastic clip over there, and then on the right side where the handbrake is, there was another plastic clip up top there. Right, this whole side cover thing, you have 3 big screws in there that you loosen, and then Allen key up there, Allen key up there. I think there was one in the middle as well. No, I could be wrong. I think that's for another panel. And then you pull the floor mat just out with grommets, and then these bolts you just all loosen with an Allen key. And there's one screw here, but I think that might be an odd one. And then I think that is it. Oh, that was not it. This, after you've loosened everything, it seems that this baby comes off first. And then there's a bolt with an Allen key at the back here that you just need to loosen. Goes there, just above the exhaust. You loosen it there with an Allen key, and then the whole bottom section comes off. After the bottom section comes off, that whole side cover literally just lifts off. The left side is pretty straightforward as well. There's just a little plastic clip over there, then Allen key, Allen key, Allen key, and then at the bottom here, it seems that this you push in and the tip you push out and up, and then over here you push this top part in as well, and then it just lifts up. Allen key, Allen key, yeah, Allen key, Allen key, Allen key, and then these are 2 Allen keys to release the bottom white trim bit, and then these longer bits bolt straight into the frame. Releasing this whole panel, you got to take the sprocket, front sprocket cover off. It's got a little Allen key there at the bottom that you just loosen over there, and then the whole thing should come loose. This is what the NC750 Integra looks like just before engine removal. A few jacks at the bottom, all the wires are loose, I hope, and let's hope for the best.